This is Multitude of Menace on Elite.
Thundering laughter reverberates from behind this door. A containment generator. Just what I need for the ritual. Carve her. Stay here and crush House Canis idiot gadgeteers. Use the codex page I gave you and get our allies to start pulling their weight. Carver invokes the power of the codex page he's holding. There's a pulse of magic, and suddenly living copies of the tiefling appear from nowhere.
But kill these snoops that just bumped What's a mistake? I'll do both!
Carver runs for the door while his copies turn and attack.
In this part here, I wouldn't recommend doing this in a group, but if you're soloing, you could definitely just run downstairs and ignore that fight.
You help the devils, and we help the lords of dust.
Growls the Rakshasa. But understand this. Once Eretrikos conquers Shavarath, he will help us free the Rajas from Khyber.
All right, so this part here, it's very important. You don't want to activate these golems, so you want to open this door, and so you want to make sure you don't accidentally overturn. So just do it twice, and if someone else is working on that, you don't want to work on it and accidentally get a turn to third because it's a pretty tough fight on higher difficulties. And that crystal signifies that we've opened the way forward, which is that door up there.
It takes magical energy to make a copy of
On higher
yourself.
difficulties, I like to draw these first few
A whole
Carver
lot of
copies back.
magical energy. Lucky for me, I found this Carnith crystal.
The
It shouldn't matter here.
tiefling cackles as he runs off.
You just think there are crystals all over this place.
there's a trap box over here that'll shut off the acid. The acid doesn't really hurt us too much. We have evasion, probably wouldn't take much, but might as well shut it off. I've seen people die to that trap before. And no real need to shrine. We've got 12 minutes left on our buff, and we're not really taking any serious damage. And this is another area where I normally on higher difficulties would draw them back.
Have some more of me.
Gloats the tiefling.
Gotta go. But don't worry. We'll meet again.
The door is sealed tight, and there's no sign of a lock or latch. You'll need to find some other way to open it.
Alright, so this one's a little bit different. We want to get to the center to solve a puzzle. And again, this golem is not necessary to fight, so you want to make sure you don't solve for that one. That trap is pretty much impossible to avoid, in my experience. Alright, so now we just head south. And the way forward is open. And I have been pretty inconsistent at getting these. There's a lot of them, and you have to go to a secret door to get all of them. So I probably won't bother too much. I think I might have a little bit of a bonus right now. Breakable. I'm going to skip that. It's a there's a spell ward there, and it's really hard to target. And basically, the only reason you really want to go there is to get the breakable bonus, which I'm not going to really worry about.
There you are. Told you we'd meet again. And just I can make love. Now just imagine if I get inside the manufactory where they make these things.
And so normally I fight this guy outside. I drag him out on higher difficulties. But this is going to be pretty easy, so I'm just going to fight him here. He continuously makes copies and we'll have to fight. And if you fight him outside, there's many fewer that you'll have to fight.
Outflank 'em! The numbers are with us!
The original card crumbles to the ground. The devil's still himself, but at least now.
So when I do my Reaper run at level 30, I'll show you the draw them back tactics I use here, which is really not pretty straightforward. I fight the boss out in the hallway there. Well, that's kind of actually not bad armor. Fire absorb and electrical absorb. I might grab this. I kind of like what I have now, but I might grab this. Could become situationally useful, especially if some of my other things on the armor I get through gear. Alright, that is Multitude of Menace on Elite.